Generally in this world, the kinds of engagements that people have, they are either engaged in atyahara. Atyahara means accumulating more and more of what they have. Materialists in this world, they are going on accumulating either money. Somebody is a businessman. Every year he wants to increase his profit. If you look at the sales team in any company, this year if they have got a target, this year you have to raise 1 crore rupees. Next year the target will increase. It will become 1.2 crores. Next year it will become 1.5 crores. Year after year the target goes on increasing. No businessman thinks, okay, now I've reached this level, let me remain at this level. Year after year, keep the same target. Nobody will think. Everyone wants more and more. If you look at the politicians, they are thinking, I've got this many states in my power. My party has got this many states in power. They are not satisfied with that. They want to add one more state. We have got this many seats in the assembly. This is not enough. We have to add more. We have to add more. We have to increase. People in power are thinking of increasing their power. They want to accumulate more and more seats in the assembly so that their power will increase. Businessman is wanting to increase his money. A famous man wants to increase his fame. Therefore, he will engage a social media team who will keep promoting his various videos and posts so that more and more people become his fans. More and more people should follow him in Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. If the number doesn't increase, he'll be thinking what to do, how to increase. Everybody is thinking of increasing, atyahara, more and more. Similarly, Jnana Yogi is thinking, I have to increase my knowledge. I have to read more and more scriptures. I have to the people should know that I am a very intelligent person, I am a very knowledgeable person. He is constantly increasing his expanse of knowledge. Ashtanga Yogi is thinking, I should increase my siddhis. Like this, everybody is engaged in atyahara. And to fulfill this atyahara, everybody is engaged in prayasa. Day and night they are working. The businessman is working day and night. The politician is working day and night. Everybody in the society is working harder and more. The Jnana Yogi is also working harder and harder. He is also engaged in prayasa. Somehow or the other I have to control my senses and I have to liberate myself. I have to merge into that Brahman. Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Klesho adhikara tarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam. Actually, on the path of impersonalism, where somebody wants to merge into Brahman, the path they follow is very, very difficult. But the jnanis are very determined. They will not give up. Despite so many obstacles, so many difficulties, they'll keep trying hard and they will take up various kinds of austerities. All this comes under prayasa. And a yogi will undertake severe tapasya. He will go to the Himalayas. Somebody sent me a video sometime back. The military, the soldiers are standing in the Himalayas. Maybe some border, wherever they were positioned. And some soldiers, they are standing with the machine gun and with all their clothing, and they have to have natural warm clothing in the midst of all that snow. They are standing in knee-deep snow. That deep snow it is. And for miles together you can see only snow and some mountain peaks which are filled with snow. And suddenly from somewhere, one yogi is coming walking, matted hair and beard, and he's just wearing one kaupin, nothing else. And he is chanting some Om Namah Shivaya something, and he is coming and then comes close to the soldiers. Then he sits down on the snow. He sits down and for some time he does some pranayama and then gets up and walks off. All coolly in that snow is walking. And these soldiers are all stunned. They are wearing all this warm clothing and feeling cold. And this man is absolutely almost fully naked, and he is not feeling anything. So imagine the amount of tapasya it is. In the snow, in the midst of snow, freezing cold, it must be below 0 degrees centigrade. This yogi has to walk around without any clothes, without any warm clothing. Ashtanga yogis are like that. They have to undergo severe tapasya, so much prayasa, hard endeavor they have to do. Very difficult. So people have to engage themselves in atyahara. Their mind is absorbed in acquiring more and more of what they feel is very good for them. And towards that, they have to undertake different kinds of prayasa. Their mind is absorbed in the various kinds of hard endeavor required. Atyahara prayasasya prajalpaha. And now the mind is not satisfied with that alone. Now, whatever field I am engaged in, I have to talk about that to others. Okay, I have accumulated a lot of wealth. Now it's not enough if I just accumulate wealth. I also have to show off. The wealthy man will have a circle, he will have a network, they will have some club, they will all meet and he will talk and he will tell, I did this, I did that. Nowadays, of course, it has become more subtle. They have the social media, and the social media they'll announce, this, my company did this much this year. I did this, I did that. I got this award. They'll put some photo, getting award from so-and-so. So like this, they want to promote, self-promotion they want to do. Similarly, politician, he will hold a rally, many people should come, and there he will talk, I did this, my party did this, my government did this, we did that, we did this, all talking about himself. And then if you look at the jnanis, they will go around talking about, oh, this is what is transcendental knowledge, this is the Brahman, you should come out of the bodily concept of life. All that he is talking, why? So that he'll get more and more followers and he will be worshipped by them. People will come, they will touch his feet and he feels satisfied. Yes. So all this is prajalpa. Because ultimately, nobody is getting real benefit out of these things. Atyaharaha prayasasya prajalpo niyamagraha. Niyamagraha means the people are so much to achieve their desired goal, for the atyahara, the entire prayasa that they are doing, the great endeavors that they are taking up. What happens is they have to create so many rules and regulations so that they will be able to be successful in their prayasa and accumulate more and more. The businessman, he is creating various policies, various rules. The politician is creating new policies. If he is releasing a manifesto to the people during the election, if my government comes to power, I'll create this new law. I'll pass this law. This is my policy. These are the policies I will take up. Various kinds of rules and regulations. The Jnana Yogi, he also has got so many rules and regulations to be followed according to the Vedas. And he is very strictly following all of them. Ashtanga Yogi also has so many rules to follow. He has to follow brahmacharya, he has to control his senses, he has to remain in a secluded place in the forest. So he is also attached to following those rules and regulations. This is called niyamagraha. And then there are the sense gratifiers who don't follow any rule. They are also niyamagraha. Atyaharaha prayasascha prajalpo niyamagraha janasangascha laulyamcha. And therefore, in order to be able to expand their field of activity, they have to associate with people of similar category. Birds of the same feather flock together. All the jnanis will get together and they will have a conclave and each jnani will speak and the other jnani will come and he will praise, oh, this man, he spoke so nicely and my realization is this, like that. Similarly, the businessmen, they will have a CII and they will get together and they'll meet there and they'll talk about their achievements. So, Janasangha, people have to maintain the kind of association in which their activity they can progress in. And all this creates great laulya in the mind, great greed in the mind. I should try harder, I should get more and more of this. They'll get so attached to their goals. And what happens is Shadbir Bhaktir Pranashyati. Because of all these activities, one's devotion to Krishna gets destroyed. This is the great harm that is done to us by engaging our mind in Atyahara, Prayasa, Prajalpa, Niyamagraha, and Janasanga and Laulya.